right, welcome to today's workout. We have a complex, kettlebell complex, dumbbell complex. I don't care what you're going to use. It is written for a kettlebell. However, a dumbbell will also work for this complex. So make sure that you have either your kettlebell or your dumbbell handy. Complexes, we are doing this one for cardio. Okay, so it's more like a marathon versus a sprint on this one. So you don't want something too terribly heavy. Even though we're only going to do 6 reps of each exercise, you want to have it more on the lighter side than on the heavier side. I'd rather you do more reps and more cycles through the kettlebell complex than have to rest in between each one of the exercises. So, anything to add?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna work. We're ready to work.
We're ready to work.
Yes.
Saturday, let's get her done. Now, you might not do this on a Saturday. It might be a Tuesday for you. I don't know.
Or a Sunday. Maybe you missed Saturday. You're doing it on Sunday instead.
Who knows? We're doing it on a Saturday. So, jumping jacks, steel claps, crisscrosses. Because it's cardio, we're going to do 15 of each of those. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Arms out in front, open the chest up nice and wide. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Arms wide. Feet wide, everything's going to crisscross in the middle. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We are now going to do a squat with a step over and bring it back. Most people get that step over part, and then the leg gets a little lazy coming back. Make sure you step back up over that fence to bring back to center before you squat again. Are you alternating, or are you going to do all one side or other side?
I will do coach's choice. How about that?
Let's do all one side and then the other side. It's easier for me to count that way.
Okay.
Here we go. Squat. Up and over. Bring it back. That's 1. Up and over. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Let's go other side now. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 4. And 5. Typewriter is next. We're going to be nice and wide. We'll start lunging to one side. Then, what you do, keeping your chest up, you're just going to shift back and forth. Don't come up and down like this. Make sure you're staying in one level plane. All right, here we go. 5 in each direction. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your chest is up. Don't lean forward. 4, 5, and 5. Okay. Stopwatch. Good. We have skips. Sorry, we don't have skips. We have fast feet, then pogo hops, in and outs, scissors, and the turn. So, fast feet, pretty simple, just like that. We'll rest in between each one of these. Then we'll do pogo hops. We'll rest. In and outs. I'd rather see them faster than wider, so keep them nice and tight, maybe shoulder width apart. That's all the farther you're going to go. Scissors, opposite foot, opposite hand move, but not really far apart. And last one will be pogo hops. Every 2 or 3 pogo hops, turn, 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 turn. Okay? So we're turning through the torso. We're not turning the whole body in those. 15 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Ready?
I know.
I know. I don't even have my
I
zone
was
on.
just thinking that too. I was like, we forgot our ducks.
Mine's right over there. I'm gonna put mine on in a second. I'm only gonna miss the warm-up part of it. So, I need my MEPS.
Me too, but yeah, you do really.
I really need my MEPS. All right, ready, fast feet, and here we go, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Five more seconds to go, and we'll have a 15-second rest. Time. Shake it out. Give yourself a little ankle roll, maybe. All right. Pogo hops are next. Nice and light, right on the balls of your feet. Ready, and begin. Almost there, almost there.
Long 15 seconds.
Time. Woo! This is where it's the long 15 seconds.
Yeah.
The in and outs. In and outs are doozies. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In and outs. That's been 5 seconds.
Shh, I want to hear it now. Tell me when it's like 5 seconds
10
left.
seconds.
There you go. Oh, goodness gracious.
Time.
Woo! Those legs burn.
All right. Scissors are next. We're going to 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Get that heart rate going, get the lungs, respiratory, circulatory. Time. Calves, feet.
Right? A lot.
And last one will be our pogo hops with the twist. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Pogo hop, twist. Whew. Almost done.
Woo!
Time.
Oh my goodness.
I'll put this in.
I know. That's a warm up.
Next one we are going to do push up with a rotation. Okay, now this push up with rotation can be done from the knees. It can be done from the toes. It's going to be up to you. Whatever works best for you. Remember, we are not doing strength training now. This is our warm up. We want to see mobility. We want to see range of motion. So, push up all the way down, all the way up. Give me a rotation. It can also be from the knees, all the way down, all the way up, and rotation. Personally, I think the push-up is a little bit easier from the knees, but the rotation is a little bit more challenging because you can't really rotate your hips. So you really have to get that good range of motion through your thoracic spine. So 5 rotations on each side. Ready, and begin. Other side. Well, you might have been alternating at home. That's okay, that works. Ooh. All right. Ooh is right. All right, we just worked that external rotation. Now we're going to work some internal rotation. Hands are up, elbows are out. And we're going opposite knee towards opposite elbow towards opposite knee, and we're going to do 5 on each side. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. And 5. Woo!
Warmed and ready.
Warmed, primed, and ready to rock and roll. You need kettlebell or your dumbbell. Grab my MyZone belt real fast.
It's like getting your points.
Right? I need them.
That's right. So as Coach Corey mentioned, we're doing a kettlebell complex. So we've got, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 7. Seven different exercises. They are all going to be per side. So we're going to go down one side of the body, and then we're going to end with this is how I usually do it. I usually end with the mountain climbers, and then we go back up and get the other side in.
Yep. So complex down, 6 reps, all on one side, with the exception of the mountain climbers. That's going to be 6 on each side. Then it's a mandatory rest. After that, you'll come back up to the start over at the top on the other side, and then we'll have a mandatory rest at the end. Now, if this is your 3rd time doing it and you can do it a little bit faster than us, then go ahead. Maybe you're writing them down, you got your music pumped, and you're ready to rock and roll. Go ahead, you can just hit mute on us and you can do it, and then when we're done, you can be done and jump into the stretches after that. But there is a mandatory rest at the end of each one, okay? So let me show you what the exercises are, and then I'll tell you what the mandatory rests are. The first one is going to be a single arm kettlebell swing, and we're going to do 6 single arm kettlebell swings. On your 6th one, go into your clean, okay? So 6 swings, then go into your first kettlebell clean, all right? Then you'll do 6 total cleans, and you're gonna keep it up high for the half rack squat. And when I'm doing my squat, notice the kettlebell is in tight. My elbow is glued into my body, and then when I go down, I release my forearm from my body, and then I come back up. I see this a lot. People start squatting like this, and I don't know why. This is actually harder to do. I think because they're leaning and they're kind of bracing it this way, but then the squat kind of looks like this, and it's just no good. So keep it in tight. This is why we say a lighter kettlebell is a little bit better for the cardio portion. So from here, we'll do a single arm overhead press. Core is nice and tight. Now, if your upper body is a little bit weaker than your lower body, you might have to do a push press using your legs to help the momentum. When we're done with the press, it's going to be a single leg deadlift. Make sure you're sinking those hips back, okay? So from here, I'm sinking my hips backwards. I'm not a teeter-totter, all right? So make sure, sink it back and up. Once we're done that, we're gonna do our dumbbell row for 6, then we can set it down, and it's a cross body mountain climber. Let's see if we can do this and show you what it's like. It's opposite knee to opposite elbow without your hips coming up in the air. Okay, so you're gonna do all one side. Mandatory 30-second rest. If you need to take a little bit more rest than 30 seconds in the later rounds, you can. And then once you do the other side of the body, it's mandatory 1-minute rest. Okay? So 30 seconds on the one side, minute before you start the whole thing over again. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I hope so. Early Saturday mornings, you gotta let that coffee kick in a little bit before you start giving instructions to the 1.7 million people that are gonna do this workout today.
Yep.
It's a lot of pressure.
You want to give them the good cues.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay, there's no time. I want perfect movement. I want that quality of movement. Lighter is better. 6 is your magic number, except for the cross-body mountain climbers. That's going to be 6 each side. You ready, Coach?
Ready.
Let's do it. All right. My recommendation, as always, start with the non-dominant side. 4, 5, 6, and clean. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Keep it up. 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Core is really tight as you press these. 2. You might need to use that push press, that's okay. 4, 5, 6. Woo! All right, single leg deadlift. If you need to tap the toe behind you for a little bit better balance, go ahead. You're not putting any weight back there. At least not yet. Now you will. All right, cross body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have a mandatory 30 seconds of rest. We want to still get that interval training. So you have to let the heart rate come down. If you went right into the other side, you're gonna keep this steady state high intensity, and that's not nearly as good for burning fat.
Right. And it might feel a little long first round, but trust me, the more you get into those rounds, the more you're gonna want that rest.
Oh, let me tell you. Even that minute's gonna go by super fast.
Yeah.
All right, ready to go to the side?
Yes.
6 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Pushing hard into those feet. 6. All right. Woo! Flat back in those deadlifts. You want to lower the weight to the ground, but not reach for the ground. All right. Oh. Woo.
All right, here we go. Last one on the list.
And don't rush these. I know some people are like, you want to really control, work that core. Oh. All right, 1 minute rest. This is a good time to get a drink.
Yes.
Focus on your breathing. Some deep inhales and deep exhales. Woo! Get a towel, wipe the sweat off ya.
If that hasn't started yet, it will.
Oh, it will.
Whew.
Hopefully they got music going. Otherwise it just looks like I'm dancing to the crazy music in my head.
Or something.
Or something.
Or something right. Woo!
All right. coming up on that minute mark. We're starting back at the top. Hopefully that is your non-dominant side. 6 of everything.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get those 6 going. 6 swings. Hinge with the hips forward and backwards. Clean, you're bringing it up like you were zipping your coat. Keeping it in tight to the body. Sixth one, you're keeping it up so you can go into the squats. Ooh. Woo, this is the doozy right here. How you doing with that 12 kilo over there?
I'm pretty good.
Go on with your bad self.
Not saying it's easy, but making it work.
Oh.
All right, mountain climbers, cross body, shoulders over those hands.
All right, resting. At least 30 seconds. You want to make it 40 seconds, make it 40 seconds. If you need a minute, make it a minute. Everybody's at a different level. Some of you are just starting with online training. Some of you are just starting with kettlebell work.
Some of you might have a heavy kettlebell.
They have a heavy kettlebell. You might have been on vacation last week.
Yeah.
Lucky you. All right, you got to listen to your body. We want cardio, but not at the risk of injury, not at the risk of getting dizzy and woozy.
Yeah.
All right.
Time?
Time.
Okay.
And begin. All right, deadlifts. Work that balance. Everything is derived from the core. Oh, I'm coming down. Hold on.
We're getting there.
Oh.
Have to finish out another round.
Okay.
6 and 6.
6 and 6. Minute rest now. Woo! Body needs some oxygen.
Yeah. Tell you, it felt like forever for the summer to come, but now it feels like it's been here forever.
Yeah.
Feels like it's just been hot,
Hot.
hot, hot, and more hot. Humid.
Humid. Just wait, when the kids go back to school, everybody's gonna be like, summer wasn't so bad. All you're gonna hear is, Mommy, help me get on Zoom. Daddy, what's this?
Oh gosh.
Non-stop.
Oh. Yeah, it's coming.
Not too long.
It's coming.
My friends in Texas, they already started.
Wow. Yeah, some states start early in August.
Yep. All right, it's been a minute.
Okay. Here we go again.
All right. And I mean minute as in 60 seconds, not like how the kids say today, haven't seen you in a minute, which means a long time.
Yeah. It's not been a long time.
No. All right, ready? Here we go. 6 swings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And clean. Woo! You want your knuckles up to the ceiling as you press this up. If need be, do that push press, get a little bend. Otherwise, go strict press. Then into those deadlifts. And again, if you need to tap that toe back to keep the balance, I'm good with that. You just gotta keep that flat back. Shoulder blades down and back.
And row.
Why am I changing sides?
I almost did for the press. You're just getting into the groove now. And then mountain climbers.
Woo! All right, we're resting.
Now we could get a towel.
Yeah,
I knew that moment was coming.
I'm getting a little drippy. My class yesterday morning, training session, we were talking about how some of the ads, fitness ads, they show people coming out of the group class and they got their towel around them and they're chit-chatting and like barely a sweat drop on them. And like,
so happy.
So happy. I was like, that was a terrible workout. That wasn't a great workout. And then one of them said she had yoga pants on or whatever the training pants are, and you could see the sweat from the knees. And they're like, when you got knee sweat, when you're sweating from your knees, that's when you know it was a good class.
Oh yes, no doubt.
All right, other side, ready, and here we go. Gotta get that knee sweat going. Good, knuckles to the ceiling. Don't bring it out to the side like this and press. Keep it in tight.
All right, heading to the floor now.
All right, rest it up. How many did we do? 3?
That was 3.
That was 3, good. That's nice.
I estimate we can get about 4 rounds in.
Each round, if done with pretty good tempo, and you're not rushing it.
Yeah.
My fear is that you try to get too many in.
Yeah.
You still want this, if you're wearing your MyZone belt, up, down, up, down. The more colors that you can get in that band, the better, I should say, the more fat burning will take place. If it's just one color, that's good for heart and lungs, but we're not going to be doing a ton of fat burning in that process. So it does take about 5 minutes. One round, round 2, I kept the stopwatch just running the whole time. And it took us right at 5 minutes to get to it. So
makes sense. That's about right. Can't rush these.
Stalling. I'm stalling. All right, fine. They're like, get up, coach. Let's go.
You got this. This last round?
This is number 4.
Okay, so we can mentally prepare ourselves for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One side, 30 seconds, one side. Rest a little bit before we get into the stretches.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Here we go. Let's get some swings. 6. 1, 2, 6. Keep going as low as you can in those squats.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, last
Those
round.
presses.
Pull those shoulder blades down and back. Keep them tucked in your back pockets. Pull that elbow to the ceiling, get it up high. Try to get it to the ribs. Lower ribs, but still the ribs.
Woo!
Woo!
Sweat's going. So you know the fat's just burning. That's what it is.
Incinerating.
Incineration happening.
Woo.
I like the thought of that.
Right? Just melting away.
That's right. Developing that good beach body underneath. Swimsuit ready.
That's it.
It's only took us till almost the middle of August.
And no pools are open, so can't really show it off that much.
It's all just for yourself, right?
That's it.
You do it for you.
That's it. You gotta be happy in your skin.
That's right.
All right, ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 6, 1, 2,
to make sure I have the right leg there.
Opposite of what is holding the kettlebell should be glued to the floor.
Brain muscles are getting tired too.
Yep. You're using a little bit of sugar in this workout too.
Yeah.
And we're drawing that from the brain right now. Not much glycogen left up there. Oh.
Whew.
When the coaches are not talking.
I know. There was a lot of focus going on
Yeah.
there.
We look at something called an RPE, rated perceived exertion level, and it's how many words can you say before you have to take a breath. And our RPE was pretty high,
Yeah.
especially when we're conserving our energy and not talking.
We were a little silent there.
You want us to talk more? Come to one of our online training.
Yes.
On the
I
live
talked so much.
live sessions, or come to outdoor sessions. Yesterday I was given all kinds of animal facts.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. We saw a hummingbird.
It was Animal Thursday, huh?
It was Animal Thursday.
Animal Kingdom Thursday.
We saw deer in the morning,
Wow.
just hanging out. And then this hummingbird just kept coming by the pavilion.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was really neat.
Huh.
So I was given some hummingbird facts.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I know. I'm a fun date out there, ladies. Let me tell you that. You want to like Jacques Cousteau out here.
Oh man. Oh, hopefully you guys have gotten some water, fluid replenishment, whatever that is for you.
Yeah. And I think we'll start actually with the kettlebell. Hopefully you didn't move the kettlebell or dumbbell too far away. We can actually use this for mobility and some stretching as well. So we're gonna have the kettlebell down. You want your heel out past your knee, okay? So if you notice here my ankle is right underneath of my knee. I want my heel out underneath of my knee. We're gonna tuck our shoulder blades down and back and push the kettlebell down to the floor. And we're gonna lunge sideways, keeping the hips nice and open. Good, come out of it and slide your toes underneath of your knee now, and we'll get a lot of ankle mobility. I remember growing up, there was a show, I think it was like on PBS or something like that. The guy's name was Marty Stouffer. And he had a show called Wild America. This was like pre-Nat Geo and all that stuff. You're on YouTube. Go ahead, look up Marty Stouffer and enjoy your Wild America. Ooh, I'm feeling this side a little bit more than the other side. Right up in the
Left side's
adductors
usually the
there.
one that doesn't like to cooperate much for me.
And let's come out of it, pull your heel back, get the ankle stretched out a little bit. And relax. All right, let's take it to the back. We're gonna do one of my absolute favorite stretches, and we're gonna bring the kettlebell right here in to where our shoulder is. That same leg is gonna come up 90 degrees, and you're gonna take it all the way across the body. Now this kettlebell is here to help anchor that shoulder blade down on the floor. You're not pushing it, it is literally like a paperweight. It's a shoulder weight. And focus on your breathing, please. And relax. And we're gonna bring it around the world. We call it around the world. You don't want to take it across your face, your throat, or your heart. Bad things if you were to drop the kettlebell. And try to keep your bottom leg straight. Push it away from your hip. Oh, this one is one of my faves. Absolute faves. And relax. All right, we're gonna come up, grab a hold of the ankle, foot, shin, and we're going to lean into it. Get that quad really stretched out.
Balance.
And let's go ahead and get the other side. If you have a couch cushion that's close, and I don't know how much padding you have under your carpet, if you put a couch pillow underneath of that down knee.
Sometimes a towel, if you
towel,
have that, you can fold it. And
they'd be like, you just said our knees were sweaty. Why would we put it on our good
on our furniture?
good furniture?
I hear you.
Come all the way up, if you would, please, into that cobra stretch. So maybe a towel. There you go, Coach. You're the word of reason there.
I like to preserve my furniture.
And let's come up underneath into our hurdler stretch.
I tell you, seeing some of these folks' gyms at home, I'm like, dang, I don't even have that.
Where'd you get
I
that?
know people are pulling out, so I was like, what? Now I'm envious.
Switch sides. Yep, the landscape of fitness is changing, so having some stuff at home to do, having an online training option, outdoor training option, in-person training option, travel training option, like they're gonna have many more options.
Oh yes.
And fewer excuses.
Yeah.
Last thing we're gonna do, bring them in together here. Fewer excuses to, if you're missing a workout, I just don't know why. You can do it from home, you could do it at 2 in the morning in your pajamas.
Oh, I'd rather be sleeping.
Well, yeah, I'm saying you could. You have that
But you
option.
you have to schedule it.
You have to schedule.
If you're not pre-scheduling, then other things can get in the way.
Well, if you have other things scheduled, you can tell us all you want. You guys tell us all the time, I want this, fitness is important to me, blah, blah, blah. If it's not scheduled, then everything else that was scheduled, you told us indirectly, you told us that that other stuff was more important than your fitness. So things that get scheduled get done.
That's right.
Things that get scheduled get done. If it's important to you, put it on the schedule just like you would a doctor's appointment or your dentist appointment or that meeting with the boss, or
Yeah,
it's got to have that same priority level.
exactly.
Otherwise, we're just going to call you out. We'll straight up. Nicely. Guys, thank you very much for taking time out of your Saturday or whatever day you're watching us do this kettlebell complex practice. If in the swings or the cleans or you're not feeling comfortable with your kettlebell technique, please reach out to us so that we can help you. We can do it over Zoom. We can figure out a way to help coach you so that your technique is better. If you have nutrition questions or sleep questions or wellness questions, or I read this, is that true? That's what we're here for. Make sure that you use us as a resource. Keep training, stay with it. You got anything to add?
Nope, you got it on.
High fives.
High fives, guys.
Awesome
Way to
job,
go.
guys. Thank you.